Coach Cleary keeps asking me to take the SATs again, and it's not happening. Thank you, Steve, for that great introduction, and certainly a terrific video. So many great memories, and you know, I was so fortunate for so many years to be on so many great teams, so many great players, and was so lucky to enjoy so many moments. I think first, I would just like to say good luck to Coach Wilson's World Junior team, guys. Yeah, there you go. I was fortunate enough to play at BU and play in 4 different NHL teams, and I'll tell you right now, there's no greater feeling, and I took so much pride in wearing the red, white, and blue, and hopefully you guys feel that over there, and certainly wish you guys all the best of luck. Thank you. To Mr. Jacobs, Mr. Crocker, and Mr. Francis, congratulations on such a fantastic career. All of you guys in all different venues of the game, certainly your dedication and everything you have done for so many years, such well-deserving awards this evening. Dave Fisher and his entire staff, a lot of moving parts to go into a night like this, and thank you very much for everything you did. The picture that's been plastered around the hotel and everywhere you look in the book, he sent that to me for my approval, and I said, you know, how about one where I'm smiling and maybe I'm clean shaven? And he said he couldn't find one, which I found hard to believe. But we walk in the hotel to check in, and my 5-year-old daughter Kelly says, "Dad, why aren't you smiling, and why didn't you shave?" So I shaved today, Kelly, and I'm smiling now, honey. So. To Ron, Matthew, and Angela, couldn't ask for 3 better people, 2 better players, and such a great man, and Ron, and everything you've done for USA Hockey, and really for players like me. And Matthew and Angela, such 2 fantastic players that I admired for so long, watching from afar, and it's quite an honor to be with both of you guys in the 2015 class, so congratulations. To the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame Selection Committee, thank you for having me here this evening. And I've taken a look at the players that have gone before me into the Hall of Fame, and you know, players like Chelios, Guerin, Waite, Kachuk, Amonte, Leach. These are the guys I looked up to and admired and wanted to be like, and was fortunate enough to get to play with them throughout my career. To now be alongside them in the Hall of Fame is truly an honor and a very humbling moment, so thank you for having me here. I think, like a lot of people, it sounds like tonight, I was thrilled that this event was in Boston. Got to share it with so many friends and family, and certainly I've never been shy about my love of Boston University and BU hockey, and getting a chance to play 4 years for Jack Parker. I mean, everything that he said about me in that video, I could put back on him 10 times over. He did so much for me at BU and beyond. So thank you, Coach, for being here and for that great video. Also at BU, and he's here this evening too, is Mike Boyle. I mean, you look at me, I'm not the biggest guy, and without Mike and his help and training with him, not only at BU, but 12 years beyond, he helped me in ways that I'll never be able to repay him, so thank you, Michael. It was at BU, and where I was so fortunate to meet and have so many great lifelong friends who have helped me in so many different ways. Chris Kelleher, Pete Donatelli, Jay Pandolfo, Mike Greer, David Quinn, Peter Fish, my advisor Mark Whitkin, and Mike Bavis. Friends and roommates and teammates and colleagues that I've leaned on for so many years, and hopefully, if they don't mind, I'm not done leaning on you guys yet, so stay tuned, I guess. My wife, Rory, reminded me of a great story the other day. It was my first NHL game in Colorado at the old McNichols Arena in Denver, and I played about 5 minutes, if that, and was on the bike after the game doing the post-game workout that guys have to do when they play 5 minutes. And got a tap on the shoulder in the bike room, and my heart absolutely sank. I turned around, and it was someone from the Avalanche management team, and I'm thinking, oh, geez, well, at least I played one game. There's no question I'm going to go out in the hallway, and he's going to give me a plane ticket to Hershey. I walk out there, and who's there with a huge smile on his face? But my BU teammate and friend, Travis Roy. Trav, you've been there so many different ways for me, ways that I'll never be able to explain, and your inspiration and friendship has always meant the world to me. And there's not many days or weeks go by that I don't think of you and think that if someday I could wake up and be half the man you are, that I'd be okay. I appreciate you being there so many years ago. I certainly appreciate you everywhere in between, and appreciate you being here this evening. Thank you, Travis. I was so lucky to play in 4 great organizations for such great owners, managers, coaches, and came across so many different players. And the bond that you make, as a lot of us know in this room, in this game, is really second to none. And I'll always be so grateful and so thankful for all my coaches, the managers, teammates, owners, trainers, you name it. It was truly special to play in all 4 of those cities, and we'll always be so thankful for every opportunity that they all gave me. Certainly, being able to leave BU and walk into the Avalanche locker room and learn from Joe Sakic, Rob Blake, Peter Forsberg, Ray Bork, Dave Reed, Jeff Odgers, Patrick Waugh, Adam Foote, players of all different skill, from all different backgrounds, with all different roles, but made sure day in and day out that I was taken care of, and that my transition from college hockey to a Stanley Cup winning team was a smooth one, and I'll always be so grateful and thankful for all their help and support in so many different ways my first few years. I grew up in Trumbull, Connecticut, and my parents moved us from Bangor, Maine to Trumbull right before I was born, which was just under a mile from the Wonderland of Ice in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And there's no question I'd be here this evening without the love, help, and support of the people at that rink, and Lisa Fedek and her late parents, John and Dorothy Fedek, John and Michael Ferguson, and their entire families. There wasn't a minute of open ice that went unclaimed, because John would call us, and we'd zip down there, me and my 2 older brothers, and jump on any ice we could. And John even taking it as far as giving me a key when I was 13 years old, which I was quite a rink rat before that, and that certainly took things to a new level. And John, your friendship and support for so many years at that rink and beyond, I'll never be able to repay you, so thank you. I think one of the greatest things for me about meeting my wife as a junior at BU was not only that I got to share so many moments with her, but getting to share them with the entire Manning family. And from the minute I walked into your lives, and you guys have always been so great and supportive to me and to Rory and to our children and all our journeys. And we'll never be able to thank you or repay you for how great you guys have always been to me. And I couldn't have asked to marry into a better family, and I'll always be so appreciative. Thank you, guys. As we all know in this room, hockey parents are a very, very special breed, and I see a lot of familiar hockey parents here that I've known for a long time, and I certainly was blessed and so lucky to have 2 of the best around. And my parents, John and Marcia, the sacrifices you made for your children, not only me, but all 4 of your children, never went unnoticed and unappreciated. And we'll never, as children, be able to thank you for all your efforts and sacrifices. And I love you guys very much, Mom and Dad. Thank you. Last but certainly not least, my three amazing children who were so excited for this event and have been prepping for it and talking about it for so long, and just their enthusiasm and what terrific kids they all are. All these moments are fantastic, but getting to wake up every day and see you guys is certainly nothing better than that. So Dylan, Luke, and Kelly, thank you. Thank you all very much. I think listening to all the gentlemen speak before me this evening, there's definitely a very common theme that's been repeating itself, and that's how lucky we are to all have such great wives. And I'd sign up for 64 years right now, as Bob Crocker has. And Rory, you're my everything, and stop looking at me. I love you to death, and thank you, honey, for everything you've ever done for me. And you're the best. I love you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.